like we must have really passed out.
Don't hurt me! Please, I have a daughter!
Shh, quiet, or I'm gonna cut you ear to ear. Just nice and easy.
Let her go.
If you want her, tough guy, come and get her. What the hell?
Where was she attacked?
Yes, ma'am. Right over here.
That's Lieutenant, not ma'am, Sergeant. She did all this to him.
No, Lieutenant.
We have enough problems in the city than having to worry about some freak in a mask who's trying to play cops and robbers. Though I admit I do admire the nerve of that guy.
Come on. Wait. Good evening, Officer Slate. I'm Jack Rawls from Channel 7 News. What can you tell me about the ex-night vigilante that made another sighting tonight?
There is no such thing. It was a typical strung-out junkie who picked a fight with the wrong pedestrian, which is an actual problem that the city is facing, unlike some freak in a mask who thinks this is Halloween.
Well, technically it is October, so you're not far off. Well, what can you tell me about the Rockwood Church that is using itself as a homeless shelter?
I have no comment.
Well, why don't you go chase off an ambulance or something?
Well, you heard it loud and clear, folks, from Officer Slate. You know what about this X-Night character? Why don't you make him an intern? He can be part of police force. Give him a little badge or something.
Hey, Phil, I got a nice coat here for you.
A little bigger, probably fit you better, and it'll certainly be warmer. And here's a hot cup of coffee for you. It's warm inside. Why don't you go in? There's a lot of hot food. Why don't you go in and grab something to eat, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Hey, Sophia, long time no see.
Hey, Father, how are you?
Oh, good to see you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know that you're busy. It just.
First of all, don't be so formal. I'm not a priest. I'm not Catholic. I'm Lutheran. But you look so sad. What's wrong?
It's Fred. He went missing. He's been missing for a couple days. I checked the shelter and everything, but I haven't seen him. I'm worried. I'm afraid that he's back on drugs again. And everything. Yeah. And it wouldn't be the first time that he's gone back.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me go in and ask some of the guys. They may know what's going on.
You don't know, do you?
Know what?
A couple people from our group has gone missing.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I'll tell you what. I will ask someone. Meanwhile, let's go in and get warm, and you can have some hot food, and my wife would love to see you again.
Okay.
Morning, Paul. Thought you could use a nice hot cup of coffee after another late night.
I guess it was late. I don't know what time it is.
Now, you realize trying to hydrate on bourbon probably isn't going to help you a whole lot.
Oh, you're a nutritionist? Come on, Frank.
Well, running a church and a homeless shelter, you kind of tend to learn a few things. How you been, anyhow? How are you doing?
Nothing that a good cup of coffee won't fix.
Okay. Hey, I wanted to ask you something. Some of the regulars in the shelter haven't been showing up lately. There's been some concern about it. Do you know anything about it?
No, you sure they're not just at another shelter?
Well, I wouldn't think so, because they have loved ones here, and so we're concerned that something has happened to them. Would you look into it?
Yeah, of course. I'll check it out.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the coffee, Frank.
Oh, you're welcome. Your wife would have really been proud of you for what you're doing.
Oh. Oh.
No, get a grip!
Oh, sweetie. You said you loved me. You said you'd protect me. Just like in your wedding vow to me, you said you'd love me forever and ever and ever. No! And
Morning, Theo.
Paul, that is you!
Yeah,
What's
man.
up, man?
How's it going? How you
See, you brought some breakfast.
doing? Yeah, help yourself.
Nice, man, nice. Good call, good
Yeah.
call. Oh, shoot. See, you brought some lunch, too.
Gotta be prepared when you're on the prowl.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you for sharing the wealth, though. You know the church only sells coffee and water? Bullshit.
It's not a fucking bar, Theo.
Yeah, but the communion is actual wine. You know that homeless shelter is full of a bunch of fucking recovering addicts?
They give them grape juice, idiot.
I knew that. That was just a test.
Right.
I knew that. I wanted to know if you knew that. Should we book it?
What, you got a job interview to get to?
Let's check it out. You don't know my fucking life.
You mean other than the cart?
Try it, asshole. Sophia. It's okay. I know. It's okay.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna find him. But for now, you guys should go back to the church. Lieutenant Slate's coming in. It's best that you're not here.
Okay.
Thank you, officer.
Paul? Paul, is that you?
Yeah, babe.
So, how was work?
Another day, another drop. What's this?
Well, it's the new painting I'm working on. It's a new challenge. You do a portrait of somebody you know, but in a more creative kind of way.
Yeah, I see that. Very avant-garde with the shading. Who is it?
It's you, silly. Look.
I thought it was your dad. How is that me with the over the face and...
No, smartass. Look. The black and white pattern, that represents the rough life you have with your mom and such. But started a new life with me. And in Greek, the X, that's a symbol for Christ, who watches over you. I love you.
Love you too.
Where the hell is Paul? You know, whenever it's nighttime, he is nowhere to be found. I think he's a fucking vampire.
Hi, Theo. Actually, maybe he's the X-Night guy. Dun dun dun!
No. Paul, a superhero?
Yeah, I mean, it could
With all the
happen.
drinking he does, he'd be tripping over his cape and shit.
No, but I mean, I can't blame him though. I mean, he's getting over like his wife's death and everything. He's doing his songs, you know, kind of. Even I know better than anybody else.
And I only knew him after his wife passed, you know?
Yeah.
Wherever he ended up going.
Actually, me and his wife were really good friends in school.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. No, she was the person you want to be. She was like very sweet, very kind, very caring, just like too good for this world, you know?
That's so sweet.
It's so great. Yeah, but then after like the funeral, like he went away for like 2 months and no one knew where he went, and then he just got all freaking weird, you know? Like something changed in him. I'm trying to put my finger on it, but I don't know what.
It's a crazy fucking world.
I'm gonna go for a walk, alright?
Do you need me to come with you?
I'm going for a walk. I had a stressful day.
Do you need me to come with you?
No, it's okay, dude. I need to be on my own. Go back to your cart. Go to sleepies.
What's up, baby? Hey, what's the matter?
Fuck off. Not in the mood, okay?
Hey, come on, you look like you're jonesing.
It's none of your business, all right?
Well, hey, look, we got something for you inside, don't we, pal?
Yeah.
Look, I don't have much money, okay?
No, it's
Like-
all right. We have a special discount. He can tell you all about it. The dude's like a natural-born salesman. I swear to God.
What's the cheapest you got?
Whoa, we got...
You know, we don't remember all top rates, but we have some inside. Come on inside.
No. I'm good. I'm good. Get the fuck off me, asshole! Oh my God! Please, can you help me? Please help me over here!
Misdemeanor, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at home saying your prayers?
Please, you gotta help. There's 2 guys. How do you know my name?
Oh, I know all about you, Sophia.
You're lucky one of my pals is still at the police force. Did you find something?
Yeah, actually, that chain they used to torture him, it's got residue from a blowtorch on it. So I'm thinking that it happened somewhere remote, but there's just so many abandoned warehouses.
You might want to take a look at this.
Officer Louise Slate. Husband Brian Slate. Ace of Spades Welding. Murdered last year, 2 homeless suspects. Mugged, beaten to death. Suspects both out on parole already.
Yep. Rockwood's finest.
It's a shame with the circumstances you've fallen into. Since you're so young and beautiful. But nevertheless, my dear. The flame is the cleanest substance on Earth, and has been since the beginning, and will continue its existence until the end of time. Such a clean and pure substance is required to destroy the scum of the Earth, being you and all of your kind. Don't worry, my dear. You will soon join your lover in hell, as with all your wretched kind, at the wrath of me, Killer Spade. For Lieutenant Slate is just a mask, but underneath is the true face of Rat.
Dude? What's he doing out there? Hey, come on, quit dicking around for the boss sees Who the fuck is that? Come on out here and fight like a man. Alright, asshole. You just entered hell.
You don't know what hell is. Yet.
So you're the one who's been making the cops look so bad. I don't see a badge on your outfit. So what gives you the right to take the law into your own hands?
I could ask you the same question, Lieutenant Slate.
Not bad detective work. For a vigilante. But you have no idea what you're talking about. My way of spreading justice gets things done.
I wonder what your husband would think of all
My husband was killed by 2 junkies. They let them off with only parole. You think that's fair?
You are not the only one who has lost someone. But these people are innocent. They've done nothing to you.
Oh, I've seen the crime in the city long enough to know. They're all the same. Thieves, drug addicts, rapists. The scum that I must wipe off the earth. If you lost someone the same way, you should be joining me.
Spare the villain's speech. You're the one holding a blowtorch to that girl's head.
I can't move.
You think this badge makes you a god in my city? Where's your shield now?
Thanks. Is it true what you said in there? That you lost someone?
Yes, I did. Similar to you.
How did you deal with that? I mean, I don't know how I could go on without help, Fred.
There's a passage in the book of James, chapter 1, that's helped me. Be thankful when facing trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance and strength. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because, having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life. Our faith gives us the strength to keep fighting. There's always hope for us tortured souls.